you guys did not see, I posted a video where I talked to you guys about my top 3 makeup products in every single category, but it was drugstore edition. Now for today's video, I'm gonna do the exact same thing where I tell you guys about my top 3 makeup products in every category, but this time we are doing high-end edition. So grab a snack, besties, grab a drink, and let's talk about some makeup. Okay, so as much as I love my drugstore makeup, and I'll always be a drugstore girly, there are definitely some products in the high-end category that just have my heart a little bit more. So we're gonna start off with the primer category. So as you guys know, or if you don't know, I have very oily skin and I have large pores. So I tend to look for complexion products that really kind of cater to my needs and my skin concerns, which is controlling the oil, blurring the appearance of my pores, and making my makeup last all day. So for primers, the first primer I want to talk to you guys about is going to be from Milk Makeup. Now this right here has been a holy grail of mine. I want to say for like 3 or 4 years now. I want to say for like at least 3 years, if not 4 years. This does such a wonderful job at truly containing the oil and blurring the appearance of my pores. And my pores are still visible. Don't get me wrong. Like nothing's ever going to make them disappear, but they do help to minimize the roughness of them. It really helps to kind of smooth them out and just kind of makes them look a little bit more blurred, which is what I'm looking for. Plus it also really helps to contain the oil. As someone that's really oily, I'm also looking for a long wear mattifying primer, and this gives me that right there. This is absolutely beautiful. This has been a go-to of mine for so long. I will always recommend this, especially with really oily skin like myself. Another primer that I'm absolutely obsessed with is going to be from Tom Ford. Now this is going to be Tom's Ford mattifying primer. If you have really oily skin, this is a wonderful primer. Do I get oily while wearing this? By the end of the day, I do, but it's just so soft, it's so subtle, and I don't know, there's just something about this primer that helps to lock in that oil and contain that shine while lasting all day, and it feels like a luxury spa product on the face. It goes on so smoothing. It has this amazing spa-like scent, and I just freaking love it. And I'm pissed that I do because it's $80, but shit, it's $80 worth it. You know what I mean? It's amazing. But of course, my absolute favorite primer of all time, my ride or die, what I go through like crazy, what I buy every single year, every single sale, constant restock on, it is the One Size Extreme Oil Control Sucker Primer. If you have oily skin, and I'm talking about extremely oily skin like myself, this is gonna be your best friend. Now the way to get this work is that you have to shake it, you apply it to the face and leave it on your face for like 3 or 4 minutes before you go in with any sort of foundation, because you wanna make sure this gets locked in. You will feel it tightening the face. You will absolutely feel it tightening the face. Now it doesn't do anything for the pores. It says it's supposed to, but it doesn't. This just really helps to lock in that your skincare prep that you put on beforehand, really keep those oils at bay. And as someone with really oily skin that lives in Orlando and is constantly outside at Disney and Universal and all the theme parks, I need something to control the oil and shine, and this has been my best friend. Ever since they came out with this, I have never looked back. I will always have at least 2 or 3 of these stocked up in my collection because I go through them like there's no tomorrow. When it comes to foundation, of course, we have to talk about the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. If you have oily skin, you already know how amazing this foundation is. This truly just helps to lock in that oil, contain that oil, and really prevent any oil from seeping through. This has been amazing. I know they did reformulate it. A lot of people did not like the reformulation. I personally enjoyed it. I don't mind. I did not see too much of a difference. I did a comparison test too. Really not too much of a difference. It still really controls that shine and lasts all day. So that's what I'm looking for in the foundation. And it's very full coverage. So if you're someone that loves a full coverage, control the oil mattifying foundation, this is going to be for you. However, if you're not as much into like a full coverage, long lasting, a full coverage, but you still want something to mattify, but also give you like a really blurred like finish, look no further than the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccably Matte Foundation. This not only helps to mattify the face, but it's one of the most blurring foundations I've ever come across. Whenever I wear this, the amount of compliments I get from you guys whenever I wear this in a video, you're like, oh my God, your makeup looks so great today. What is it? It's this. It's this. It's so blurring. It's so blurring. It's so long lasting, and it's mattifying. It is beautiful. Now I do get oily probably around like the 8-hour mark, but my God, is it stunning. Now, if you are like me and you have days where you just don't want to have a full face of makeup, or you want to have like an even skin tone, or you want to just have something that's very light, very easy, like a 5-minute makeup routine, look no further than the Merit. This is going to be the Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. I love this. I absolutely love this. I even did a full freaking video dedicated to this product where I talked about my 5-minute makeup no makeup routine. This is phenomenal. As someone that gets really oily, you would never think I would love this type of product, but yet I do. I apply this with my hand, very light. It helps to even my skin tone. It helps to make me look like I have like a soft bronze like effect. Like it helps even my skin tone. It gives me just a soft, subtle glow, and it just is so long lasting. I don't get oily while wearing this. It's the strangest thing. I don't get oily while wearing this. It just lasts me all day, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing, and I've been recommending this like crazy. So if you're someone that loves a good skin tint, you gotta check this one out. Now, when it comes to concealers, like I said in my drugstore video, you guys know I'm not a big fan of concealers. Concealers and brow products are my least favorite makeup products to talk about, but I still do wear them. So the first one we have is going to be from Estee Lauder. This is going to be the Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. If you love a good full coverage concealer, and I mean full coverage concealer, you're going to really enjoy this one. Now, I will say if you do have any fine lines and textures, it can dry down, so you'll have to make sure you kind of clean out the product underneath your eye. Otherwise, it could make it look a little bit more wrinkly than what it is, but it's beautiful. This helps to cover up any blemishes. It's very, very long lasting. You could even use this, I think, as like a foundation for how full coverage this is, but it's really good for those who have a good full coverage moment. Now, if you don't want nearly as intense, I suggest the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This would be the Magic Touch Concealer. You guys know how much I've been loving this concealer. Ever since I talked about it like 2 years ago, I've always been getting this. I've always been getting another one of these because these are just incredible. It's full coverage, but not too intense, but it's also really hydrating. Doesn't settle into any fine lines or wrinkles. It just lasts me all day, and it is just so beautiful. But the one concealer that I found myself falling in love with this year is from Hourglass. It's the Vanishing Veil Concealer. I hate that I love this. I think this little tiny thing right here is like $27 freaking dollars. That's intense. That's intense. But yet I love it. And I'm going to go buy the full size of this during the Sephora sale because this freaking little itty bitty thing is amazing. It's beautiful. It's blurring. It's full coverage. It's just so silky under the eyes, and it's just truly freaking amazing. I'm pissed that I love it. Now, when it comes to like a cream or liquid bronzer, I absolutely am obsessed with the LYS bronzing stick right here. Now, you guys know I have been obsessed with this for a very long time. I have been so open about my obsession with this. You guys know that. This is just so creamy, so buttery. This product right here is the reason why I even started my repurchase or trash series. Because I remember the first time I tried this, I absolutely hated it. I ripped it to shreds, and you guys were like, absolutely not, bestie. Retry that shit. You did it wrong. And I was like, what? Okay. And I did. And then I was like, oh my God, you guys were so right. And that's what's inspired the Repurchase or Trash series, because you guys forced me to retry a product that I didn't think I was ever going to like. And now it's one of my favorite drugs. Now it's one of my favorite high-end bronzers out there. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, of course, if you don't want to try the YSL, I definitely recommend checking out my other favorite, which is going to be the Too Faced contour stick right here. You guys know this has been a ride or die of mine for so long, and that's all I have left. That's all I have left. Once she's gone, I'm going to definitely replace this. If you love a good Tootsie Roll smell, this is going to be for you. I'm not a Tootsie Roll person, but yep, this smells really good. But what I love about this is it's supposed to be like a bronzing contour stick. It just melts effortlessly. It blends like a dream, and it works with every single foundation I put this on top of. I've never had an issue with this. Truly, truly phenomenal. Now, next one we have, I don't know if I would consider this fully luxury, but like I think About Face is kind of considered that way. It's going to be About Face. This is going to be the Beach Goth bronzing stick. I love this. This is so creamy. I mean, like, this is one of the creamiest bronzers I've ever come across. I mean, like, it just glides right on, but it melts beautifully, blends beautifully. So if you go too heavy on this, don't worry. It's going to melt really effortlessly, and it just works with every single foundation I put this on top of. One of my favorite bronzers I've tried this year. I've really been loving it. So when it comes to blush, I really fallen in love, and I'm mad that I did, with the Westman Atelier blush stick right here. This is the mini. This is the mini, and I think it's like a $30 mini. I don't want to buy the full size because she's expensive. But oh my God, for a blush stick, this is beautiful. I have the shade, what shade do I have? Petal. It just melts so beautifully into the skin. It gives you just a soft, subtle blush without being too intense. But again, without being too intense, but like if I go in too harsh with it, it just tones itself down. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I really fell in love with this when I tried this, and I've been using it ever since. And I feel like I will end up getting a full size of this at some point. I also really fell in love, and you guys should not be surprised about this because it's been ranked in my top 3 or like my top blushes for a long time. It's going to be the Haus Labs Glassy Hibiscus Blush Balm right here. This is beautiful. This just melts straight into the skin. Now, this is the particular color I love, but I know the formula is really great too. It just glides on the cheek, has a little bit of hydration to it, but it just blends like there's no tomorrow. I mean, it just blends so effortlessly and gives you just a soft, subtle glow. So if you're someone who loves a good like glow moment, you're gonna really enjoy this. And even though I get really oily, I still find myself really kind of gravitated to this blush right here. But the last blush I want to tell you guys about, it should be no, last blush I want to tell you guys about is going to be the ABH Magic Trio. The blush trio right here is gorgeous. If you love a good cream blush, you're going to really love this. Mixing these colors work out really beautifully. You can definitely build up the pigmentation how you wish to, but it just blends and melts into the skin. No matter what foundation I put this on, it works beautifully with this one. They have a lavender one too, which I have in my collection. Again, I love that one. Beautiful pigmentation, very easy to tone down and build up, and it just lasts me all freaking day. I absolutely love this one. When it comes to high-end setting powders, again, someone with really oily skin, I usually use setting powders that are geared towards my skin, and that's going to be the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass setting powder. Now, you guys know I've been talking about this one since 2020. I think since 2020, I've been talking about the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass loose setting powder. If you have oily skin, this is a godsend to you. If you have dry skin, you might not like this because it's going to be very drying, but this just works beautifully on the skin. I wear this one every single day to work because this is my go-to setting powder work, because I know it's going to lock in that makeup and it's going to last me 8 to 9 hours when I'm at work, when I'm walking through the parks and I'm sweating in the sun. This is going to last me. I'm not going to get oily. It's not going to, my makeup's not going to shift. It's not going to slide. It's not going to transfer. It's going to be locked in because of this baby right here. Absolutely fantastic. Just like I also recommend the One Size translucent setting powder right here. This is another fantastic setting powder if you're really oily skin. Now, I also found out that a lot of people who have dry skin also really love this as well, because it just does a great job at just locking in that makeup and making it last all day while controlling that shine and helping to minimize the appearance of your pores. Really beautiful. Now, my final setting powder, you guys should not be surprised when I talk about this one. It's going to be from Givenchy. It's the Pressed Prism powder right here. Look at that. Oh, she hit pan, and she really hit pan. I have a backup of this, but I refuse to open it until I finish this one out. This one's going to be completely empty. And that says so much about this, because if I hit pan on something, it shows you how much I really do love a product. And this is what I use to complete my makeup every day. Am I wearing it right now? No, I'm not. But I really do use this to complete my makeup every day. It just gives me a soft, blurred-like finish. It helps to lock in that makeup. It helps to control the shine. It's just so long-lasting. It's freaking incredible. I will always repurchase this. As long as they don't change the formula on this one, I will continue to repurchase this one every single time. Now, when it comes to bronzers, I fell in love with the Hourglass bronzer this year. This is beautiful. It is probably one of the most blurring bronzers I've ever used, but it's so soft and it has such a radiant glow to it. And again, if someone's really oily skin, you think I'd be intimidated by radiance? No, it's just so subtle. It's the most subtle radiance ever. And the way that it just gives me like an airbrush-like finish. Oh my God, no wonder you guys have been telling me about this product for so long and being like, stop sitting on it. Don't be frugal. Try it out. I now understand, because it's just that damn good. It is just so freaking good. I also absolutely love my Givenchy pressed powder, my pressed bronzer right here. I don't know if you guys can tell that little dot. Oh, your girl hit pan. And what does that say? This is amazing. First off, I love the smell. The smell is just like, I'm a poor person. I'm a poor person living in a rich person's mind. That's the vibe that I get. I identify as rich, even though I'm poor. I identify as rich. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get with this. It's very luxurious smelling. But why I love this is that it just goes on very airbrushed. So if let's say you're putting like an airbrush powder, it blends really effortlessly. You can definitely build it up, but it doesn't go on too intense. And it's just very long lasting. It works with every single foundation. It is just, it's amazing. I still would say, though, my favorite bronzer of all time is from Dior. It's going to be the Jumbo Bronzer. Besties, I'm so happy to say that your girl's whole... That doesn't sound right. Your girl's... What would I call that? I hit pan, but like the hole. Yeah, the hole's expanding. Okay, well, anyway, y'all know what I mean. I absolutely love this. I have been loving this since the day that I got it. Since the day I got it, like I told you guys, I think like a year or two ago when I got this, that I spent $60 on Jumbo Bronzer, and I freaking haven't looked back since. This reminds me so much of the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer, but oh my God, do I love it. It smells incredible too. Very luxurious smelling, but this bronzer goes on so airbrushed, so light, so blurring, so long lasting, works with every single product I put on top of. It is just truly amazing. And when I finish this out completely, because I will absolutely buy another one. But like, I'm so proud. Like, that makes me so proud to see whenever I see a hole in my product, because I'm like, it shows you how much I really do love it. Now for blushes, I really fall in love this year with the Hourglass Vanishing Veil blush right here. This is the shade called Mood Exposure, the ambient light blush. This is beautiful. It's very soft, very, very, very soft, and very dainty on the skin, but it just blends out really nicely. And this is one of those blushes that I feel like you can never go too hard on, because it gives you just a soft wash of color without being too intense, but it gives you just a soft radiance to it as well. And it doesn't seem like it has much pigmentation, but you can definitely build this up, but it'll be just a soft, radiant glow. Very beautiful, very easy to work with. Absolutely have fallen in love with this one. Just like I really fell in love with the Dior. Now I have the older version because I never bought the newer version because I'm going to finish this out, but this is the Dior Rosy Glow right here. I love this. Now I know I'm hitting pan on this one, like I know, but this is just a beautiful soft baby pink blush. Fell in love with this one. Absolutely incredible. It's $40 though for this little, well, I mean for the new one, I don't know what the new one is, but it got repackaged. I don't think it got reformulated, but it got repackaged. I'm going to finish this one out, but this is beautiful. It gives me that soft baby glow. It's very airbrush-like. It's very lightweight. So if you blend it, if you put on too much, you could definitely blend it out, but it's just a beautiful blush. But of course, my favorite blush of all time, and I've been very open about this one with you guys, it's going to be from Tower 28. This is going to be the Get Set Malibu Cooler. Look who hit pan. Your girl's so excited because that just shows I genuinely am using what I have. This has been my go-to blush for so long. It is the prettiest like $22 baby pink blush out there. It's so soft, it's so blurring, it's so blendable. It works with every single product I've ever put on top of. It is just such a wonderful, wonderful blush, and it's very long lasting. I absolutely love this. After 8 to 9 hours, and if I do get oily, it doesn't budge. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful freaking blush. Now, when it comes to highlighters, you guys know that I've absolutely been obsessed with my Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. This has been amazing. Truly amazing. I do think they did reformulate this one, so I don't know how the new formulation is. I'm making my old one last, but it's just really beautiful because I mixed these 3 shades together and it just goes on very effortless. It's one of those like everyday highlighters that you can just wear without being too intense. And if you do put on way too much, you could definitely tone itself down. It's just really beautiful. It's very universal. It works with so many different skin types and skin concerns. It can definitely work with any type of product you put on top of. It's just a beautiful face palette. Now, I really started to fall in love with like pink blushes this year, or pink highlighters this year, and the one that I really loved is from Givenchy. This is a beautiful pink blush. Oh my god, it smells amazing too. It just smells like luxury. Like a life that I'll never have, and that's okay, but I'll enjoy every single second of it. You know what I mean? It's just really beautiful. And for a high-end highlighter, I tend to never really have a lot of high hopes. Oh my god, it's really beautiful. It goes on very subtle, but you can definitely make this work. Like, look at that. Just tapping that on, it just adds just a beautiful radiant glow without being too intense. And it's just so beautiful, and it's just very, very long lasting. But my favorite highlighter of all time, and has been for years, it's the iconic London Lit and Luminous highlighter. Now, I bought this on a whim and I never looked back. Now, I use this every day to work, but I still haven't truly hit pan. You can definitely see where there's like an indent because I've been sticking to this side right here, trying to use this side before I finish off this side. This goes a long way. This is a beautiful, beautiful baked highlighter. This is something that gives you just a beautiful, radiant glow without being too intense, but you can still tell you're wearing a highlighter. It just blends very effortlessly. It works with every single blush and setting powder and foundation I put it on. It lasts me all day. It is just one of the prettiest, prettiest, prettiest highlighters I've ever used, and I've never looked back. And I've always wanted them to restock this because it's just so beautiful. Now, when it comes to high-end mascaras, like I said in my other video, I don't have any brow products to talk about because I just have Morphe and Benefit that I use, and I'm also not talking about any eyeshadow palettes in today's video, so we're just move on to mascara. So for mascara, I have been obsessed with this one for years. It's the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This just does a really great job at separating and lifting my lashes. This has been a holy grail staple of mine for years. Have absolutely been enjoying this mascara, and it has absolutely been enjoying this mascara. I also found myself really enjoying the House Lab mascara right here. I didn't think I would, but this does a really great job at helping to lift and separate the lashes, and it just lasts me all day. Like, surprisingly, this gives me lift and it gives me volume, and it just lasts me all day. I've really been enjoying this one. But my favorite one of all time is going to be from Tower 28. This is a wonderful, wonderful mascara. Not only does it lift and separate, but it doesn't crease and doesn't spread onto my lid, which is what I'm looking for. It works with so many other drugstore mascaras I like to pair this with. Like, I paired this one and the panoramic one from L'Oreal. Like, there's one tomorrow. It's my go-to combo, but it helps to really separate every single tiny lash and give it volume. And that is what I'm looking for. It is incredible. Now for lip liners, I absolutely fell in love with the YSL lip liner right here. Now this does a really great job at helping to stay on the lips. Like you would not think so because it's just so creamy. But surprisingly enough, this is very long lasting. It is very long lasting. It doesn't transfer right here where I always suffer from products transferring. It doesn't do that, which is just godsend because I need it to not transfer. But it does last me all day. It's very creamy. It can be a little annoying whenever it does get kind of like run down because you have to resharpen it and it can just be like a little bit thick on the lip liner side, but it is really, really beautiful. Really enjoy this one. But if you're not really much a cream lip liner, then I definitely suggest checking out the the Makeup Forever lip liners. These are beautiful. These are wonderful wonderful pencil lip liners. They go viral for a reason. The what's that? Forever Walnut, that is like their most viral lip liner out there. It's very long lasting, very easy to work with. You can wear this on your eyes if you wish to do so as well, but it's just a really great lip liner that just lasts me all day long. Now, another lip liner that I really found myself enjoying, and it's only when I'm wearing a red lip, it's going to be from Natasha Denona. The Natasha Denona line right here for a red lip is just beautiful. As you guys can see, I do use it a lot. Now this just goes on and it just actually stays. Like it does not shift, it does not budge. It literally stays. Do you guys see that? It blends just a little bit, right? It just gets a little bit blurring, but this isn't going to move. So when I wear this, I know for a fact that no matter what I eat or drink, it's not going to come down here, which as for someone wearing a red lip, you do not want that to happen. This will not budge. Will not budge. One of the best red lip liners I've ever tried. Now you guys know that I am not a lipstick person. I pretty much just stick to lip gloss, lip balms, and lip oils. So when it comes to 3 different lip products, the first one that I absolutely love is the Laneige Glaze Craze. You guys know that I was obsessed with this all last year. It is still amazing. This just goes on really, really beautifully. It has a great scent to it. It's long lasting. It is on the thicker side, so it does budge just a bit, and it could take a little bit of your lip liner with it just in the center, but it's beautiful. I love how long lasting these are, and I love how thick it is because just I know that it's like sitting there, but it's also hydrating. I don't know, it's just a really beautiful lip gloss formula. I really love this one. But if you're not someone that really likes that type of formula, but you love like a good lip plumper, like a lip gloss plumper, may you guys check out the Lawless one right here. This is going to be the Lavender Sorbet, my favorite one from Lawless. This smells like watermelon, but this is a true wonderful lip plumper. It's not too intense at all, but it just lasts. It is going to be a little bit more on the stickier side, so just know that it's going to stick a little bit to your lips and to your face if you get it on there, but it's very long lasting, very, very high shine, and I just love how this looks with any sort, and I just love that this pairs with any lip liner or lipstick I may be wearing. It pairs very beautifully, doesn't budge or shift. But of course, my favorite lip product of all time is the Fenty Beauty Tulip Kiss right here. This is my favorite Tulip Kiss. This is a lip balm, and this is what I wear every single day to work, and this is what I told you guys about for a long time now, how obsessed I am with this. This is just truly so incredible. It's not only very comfortable, it has a wonderful shine to it. It's long lasting. It does not shift or budge. I could eat and drink with this, and it's still going to be on the lips. It is just wonderful, and the Tulip Kiss pairs with so many other different lip colors out there. You can mix and match it, and it just works with every single lip liner. It is one of my absolute favorite lip products ever. Now, when it comes to setting sprays, I absolutely love the Janessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. This is a mattifying setting spray. I do get oily while wearing this, but it's not too intense. But what I love about it is it really helps to just blur those pores and imperfections. It really helps to just blur it. And this is like I go in after I finish with my bronzer and my powder, my bronzer, my blush, I do a little spritz of this, and then I go in with my highlighter and just really helps to lock everything in. There's also the Milk Makeup. This is another one of their pore eclipsing mattifying primer. Same thing as the Janessa Myricks. I kind of go between the two, where I spray this on my face right in between the blush and the highlighter moment to really help to just lock in everything I just did and to help contain the oil. But when it comes to the best setting spray ever of all time for oily skin, it's going to be the One Size. Now this is the sunscreen version right here because I need to go buy the original version, but this will truly just lock in everything you just did, really help to control that shine, control the oil, and make your makeup last for 12 plus hours. It has been a staple in my routine for years. It has been a viral product on Sephora for years, and for good reason. It will be your best friend if you have really oily skin. So those are my top 3 makeup products in every single category, high in addition. Please let me know what products you guys would definitely recommend for high end. And like I said, if you haven't seen my drugstore version, I'll have it linked down below. But with that said, besties, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys have my other channels are for life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful paid members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, besties, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.